All right, Loud Idiots are here with the incomparable Shannon, phenomenal artist, beautiful work actually, as we can see from the picture here before us. Definitely one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Beatles artists.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. How are you enjoying RockCon so far?
RockCon's been fantastic. A lot of great people walking around, a lot of historical rock and rollers here, which is great to see as well. So it's been all around, it's a terrific show.
And you're actually a Jersey girl too, I guess, too. Your studio is here?
Yes, my studio is actually in Howell, New Jersey. That's where I do my crazy work, and I was originally from New Jersey, born in New Jersey. Moved to California for a little while, and then they pulled me back over here again. So
like
here I am back.
They pulled me back in.
Yeah. Once a Jersey girl, always a Jersey girl.
Right. How did you start? Like, was there a calling for you with this kind of work, or?
I mean, I've always been a Beatle. I've always had a love for the Beatles and their music.
Who doesn't?
Right, exactly. I mean, it's it's what I grew up with, and after I got involved with drawing and then moving on to painting, I was always dabbling with the Beatles, John Kennedy, and I think Trains. Trains was real big because my dad was he worked with Southern Pacific Railroad. So,
okay.
But there were the three things. But I mean, the Trains, believe it or not, I mean, even though it's not a person or something like that, it's probably where I got most of my detail from doing very intricate stuff with trains. But I think it was the times, John Kennedy, the Beatles, and what happened was I did a painting for Beatle Fest years ago,
right.
And it went over really well. So people said, "Why don't you, do a little show of your work?" So I started doing that, and then the guys from the Cavern Club saw it. The Cavern Club, where the Beatles actually played years ago in Liverpool, and they said, "We need you to come over to Liverpool. We got something for you." And so I took a trip to Liverpool, met with the Lord Mayor of Liverpool at the town hall, and he said to me, "We've decided that we're going to give you the title the world's greatest Beatle artist."
Now I got to ask, how did that feel hearing that?
Actually, the first thing I said to him was, "You mean the whole world? You know what I mean? Like, how do you do this?" So, I mean, it's not something you go to school for and you strive to be the world's greatest Beatle artist. It was kind of, I mean, I love it. It's such an honor and everything, but sometimes it gets to be like, if I'm up in a plane somewhere and you're looking across this big, circumference of land, you go, the whole world. That's a lot of people.
Right.
So it's an honor, to say the least.
What kind of response have you gotten over the years from your Beatles work? I mean, especially from the fans too.
The fans love it. There's something. Honestly, the fans see something that I don't really understand. I paint it, and I give it all I got. All I have to put into a painting, and they're always saying, "Oh, I see this style, and your style is so different from everybody else's." But I just do what I do. I don't see a different style. I just see that I get into detail. I love details. So.
Well, I got to ask you, what was the first Beatles piece that you ever did, and do you still have it?
Oh, do I still have? That's a great question, and you've stumped me here because I have most of my stuff my mom kept for me over the years, and I believe it was probably a John piece because I've always loved John the most.
I was more of a Paul guy myself.
Right. Well, everybody's got their favorite, Mine was John, and I know there's a piece around that I did of him with his black sunglasses on, and from what I recollect, I believe that was the first one that I did. And yes, I still have it. And if you ask me where it is, I have no idea. But I know I still have it somewhere. So
very cool. Now you're here at RockCon, and the whole setup of all the work is fantastic. The way it's laid out. What is next after this? Like, where are you after this?
Where am I after this?
Or can you give us
I'm sorry. I go to Liverpool the end of the month.
Okay.
A place that I frequent, a lot, of course. And I'll be set up over there, and I'll do my work as well. And we're also getting ready for John Lennon's 70th
70th,
anniversary
yeah.
of his birthday and the anniversary, unfortunately, of his death. And there's a piece over there that's called The Seven Faces of John.
Yeah.
And they will be using that piece as the backdrop for the concert on December 9th in Liverpool at the soccer arena, the football arena there.
That has to give you a really great feeling inside to know that, though, right?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, all this stuff is awesome. I love Liverpool. They've done a lot for
me. You
me.
can actually pat yourself a little bit.
I do all the time.
It's stunning. It really is.
It's a great thing, and I'm fortunate to have it. It's a great gift that I have. I thank God every day for the gift. I don't want to sound like a basketball player or a fighter that's saying I give all love to God, but I mean, it is a gift. I mean,
Right.
I look at my stuff even at times and I go, where does this come from? You know, and I'm very fortunate.
Well, let me ask you, it's not just, I mean, you are known for your Beatles work, but I mean, you've got Marilyn and Elvis and Dean. And is there something about the era also?
I don't think it's as much the era as if it's somebody that has contributed something, I feel very drawn to paint those people. Like you said, Marilyn, James Dean, people that have actually put their mark on the world. And I mean, even Muhammad Ali. I mean, these are people that are groundbreakers. That have done things that have moved us through doors that you wouldn't expect to move. These are the people, like I said, that break ground. And
now I'm going to stump you now.
Okay.
Is there anyone a little more contemporary that you might see yourself doing?
Contemporary. Let's see. Contemporary.
Because based on today, I probably couldn't.
Well, I think even in the contemporary world, you still have. Let's say Lady Gaga.
Okay.
I mean, there's a woman that's, again, breaking ground. She's doing a lot. I mean, and the kids are following her around. They like what she's wearing when she's wearing things. And, but she's cool. She again, you have somebody that is in the limelight. She's
Same way the Beatles were in the 60s when they came to New York.
Right. Madonna, she's following that same trend. So there are people out there, thank God, because we need those people, or we all get stagnant and nothing changes. So.
Very cool. Shannon, I'm going to let you go, but I want to thank you for spending some time with us. Can you tell our audience how we can find out more about what's going on with your work?
Sure. You can go to www.theshannongallery.com, or you can call us at 310-739-4930, and somebody will be glad to talk to you about anything you need.
And you are local, so we're going to have to go out and check the gallery out at some point.
Absolutely, that would be wonderful. You're invited anytime. You just give me a call. As long as I'm here in Jersey.
Sounds great. I'm probably going to have to go and take you up on that.
Okay.
Shannon, thank you very much.
Thank
it was
you.
a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
Enjoy the rest of the con, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Loud Idiots, out.
Just can't buy. I don't care too much for money, money.